Well, Chris McDonald is the Chief Executive of Middlesbrough-based Research and Innovation Centre, the Materials Processing Institute, and joins us on the line right now. Afternoon, Chris.
Oh, hi there, Scott. Good to be speaking to you.
Right back at you. What does this mean for our area then?
Well, I think it's brilliant news. I mean, what an announcement. You mentioned there about loads of jobs, 700 direct jobs, 1,500 in the supply chain. And, I immediately thought, when the steelworks closed in 2015, that was 1,700 jobs. So We're looking at something with that kind of impact, as many jobs as that. But, for me, it's more than the numbers of jobs. It's the type of jobs. It's heavy engineering. It's the sort of stuff that we're really good at Teesside. It's the kind of jobs that in our communities, not only the jobs that we value, but the jobs that we're better at than other people as well. It just plays right into our strengths.
And there's going to be plenty of training and skills locally, isn't there? That's the thing, and it's such an exciting time. And as you mentioned there, 750 jobs at the plant, further 1,500 in the supply chain. How will this benefit, Chris, local companies that could be involved in the supply chain?
Well, there'll be a lot of use for our skills in the supply chain, and that's got to be one of the reasons why they want to come. But, more than that, I think the location's really important as well. So this factory is going to be at the South Bank Wharf, which is just around the corner from my institute, actually. I do a little run on an afternoon, and I often go past, and I've seen the slag heaps coming down. Yeah. But that's a great piece of real estate right on the river, and it's been locked up for decades, unable to be used. But it's perfect for these things because they're massive. They're taller than the Eiffel Tower. Yeah. They weigh about 3,000 tons, and the wingspan on them is twice the Angel of the North. So, really, really big, heavy engineering. And we should be making about 100 a year of these wind towers from that site. And to put that in a bit of context, 4 wind towers would be enough to power all of Redcar. So we're making enough energy here for 25 Redcars a year. Yeah. And more than that, the cost of the power coming in is a lower cost than the average price for the grid in the UK. So, what is not to like? Massive structures, zero carbon, and lower cost electricity as well.
So this type of facility then is definitely the future for our area, Chris, given what's happening with green energy.
Well, it is, and it's part of a lot of big initiatives that are happening in the area as well. Of course, the green industrial revolution, the green economy is really where the future's at, and wind power is part of it. But it's also hydrogen as well. I've been on the show before talking about the hydrogen economy, and we can use a lot of the electricity that's coming in here to make hydrogen that we can then use for transport. So Teesside's already got a hydrogen transport hub as well, which we're participating in on road and rail. And then alongside that, we've also looking at electric vehicles too. So you can see all of these things link up. And then in the supply chain, there's the pipe mill at Hartlepool as well. They supply structures for offshore wind. Never mind all of the other companies. So we can really link all of these, join the dots on all of these things together, and crowd more investment in behind this. Hopefully,
exciting times then, Chris.
It is indeed. Yeah.
Absolutely great to talk to you. Thanks so much for taking the time. Chris McDonald there, Chief Executive of Middlesbrough-based Research and Innovation Centre, the Materials Processing Institute.